We were never closed, says Joel Osteen, who I remember as Olsteen, but we'll get into that in a moment. I think we're seeing some true colors in Houston during this horrible situation with the Hurricane Harvey. Joel kept his church closed all weekend and said that there was flooding and that he couldn't bring the people in. Well, there was apparently some flooding inside the basement, and he sent photos out Sunday night. There was some flooding at the church, but now they're busing people in today after extreme criticism on Twitter, all across social media, as he's on Twitter 3 days ago saying, let's pray for these people with the hurricane while I keep the doors locked to my church. Now there's this video here where the man goes up to the Lakewood church and he shows how it's dry inside. I believe this was yesterday, on Monday, and he showed the doors are all locked. So, I don't know, Joel, this is looking pretty bad, man. You should have opened up the church to help out. You made $40 million man there with his $10 million mansion. So some people are having a hard time with the criticism that Joel's receiving. I think it's well deserved. I mean, this is wrong. This church should have been open. Even if you say people can't get there because the surrounding areas are flooded, they could have been brought in on boats. And the church looks fine. So anyway, this is an incredible moment for the Mandela effect, everybody, because we can take this live as it's happening. You'll see people's memories of this man's last name. Now, I've known about this Mandela effect for over a year, and I've never done anything. I think this is a perfect time to do this. So, is Joel Olsteen's megachurch in Houston really flooded? Well, it wasn't yesterday. And there's other videos of people that have gone. I think yesterday, it was probably yesterday or the day before, they were walking through the parking garage and it wasn't even flooded. So maybe initially when the storm hit, it got flooded, but this is wrong. This church should have been open. Should have been open the past 2-3 days. This is ridiculous. So, man goes to Joel Olsteen's church to prove that he lied. He's coming out saying, 3 days ago, he's saying, let's pray for everybody, while he keeps the church doors locked. Now, I wanted to show you this man. He's coming out saying, he's exposing. This was today, released today. Listen to who this man thinks Joel really is.
Anyway, let's get into this lesson. The lesson is about Joel Osteen, man. It was an expose on Joel Osteen. And basically,
Joel Olsteen, okay? Thumb this video up if you remember Joel Olsteen. Go ahead and thumb it down if you remember Osteen, which is what it is and always has been. Okay, I don't need anyone telling me, well, his name's Osteen. I understand that. His name is Osteen, okay? You don't understand the Mandela effect if you need to point that out. Let's continue. We're going to go here. I'm going to have to cut this off real quick. I don't think some people are going to appreciate. This lady's extremely upset, so I'll just play this real quick. I'll try to cut it before she rips into Joel.
In your church and all this stuff, I don't trust you. I don't trust him at all. But Joel Osteen is
Okay, we'll cut it there. She had some choice words for Joel. She said Joel Olsteen. I mean, these people are coming out against Joel, calling him Olsteen, which is what I remember my entire life. Always Joel Olsteen. Here we go again.
So that picture I just showed was a picture of the church of Joel Olsteen. You know, the mega church, the mega millionaire. You know the Joel Olsteen that's worth about $56 million.
You know the Joel Olsteen? This is a big opportunity for the Mandela effect to show you these people, I doubt, have never heard of the Mandela effect. They don't know. They're just going off what they thought the man's name always was and what it is. Joel Osteen. Here it is. Newspapers.com. We got 2002, 2001, 2005 articles, listings for television programs coming. Joel Olsteen. All over the place. Honolulu, 2001. 2007, Santa Fe, New Mexican. I mean, a lot of people ask, how can we have this reality residue? What is reality residue? How do we have Joel Olsteen in all these old newspapers. We have realities have crossed over, okay? I believe that's why time is speeding up. We have all this energy in this one space here. We have so much more energy in the same amount of space that we're used to. I mean, it's so crazy. We have remnants of both realities. So to me, it's a merging of two parallel universes. I know a lot of people have trouble with that. That's what it is to me. I've also always thought that it was a consciousness shift. In the multiverse, I exist in infinite numbers of me, okay? And so my consciousness somehow shifted from one to another, which normally doesn't happen, but things are changing, okay? There's a new energy on the planet, and we're awakening to find out who we really are, okay? This is the time of finding out who we are, that the Incas said was going to be here. Thousands of years ago, the ancients knew this time was coming. This is an incredible time, everybody. So I could sit here and scroll through all these Joel Olsteens, but you get the point. One last thing I wanted to show you on Twitter. We can go through and hashtag Joel Olsteen. What's this? Can we use your church for helping the homeless? Let's pray for Houston, says Joel Osteen. Absolutely not. I mean, this is unexcusable. He can say what he wants, but his church should have been open if people were somehow able to get to it, because it's been dry inside the entire time. Maybe a little flooding down in the parking garage, but they're busting them in up high. This church sits up high, way above the freeway. Anyway, Joel Osteen everywhere. Thumb this up for Joel Osteen. Not his actions with the hurricane, but thumb it up for his spelling of his name being Olsteen, which is what it always was, in a reality where I have conscious memories of and seem to have ended. That world ended. Remember the end of the world, 2012? The end of the world? Yeah, well, I think the world did end. Another world. Not this one, but the one I was in, the one I have conscious memories from, where Joel Olsteen might have opened up the church days ago. But Joel Osteen, with his $10 million mansion, decided to keep it locked. Here's his little house here. Doing God's work right here. Doing God's work, keeping the church locked during the hurricane. Ridiculous. Of course, now, today, you got the mattresses, you got the bus loads of people coming in. Took some extreme criticism to get to that point, though. These were the guys. I saw this here. These were the guys running through. Oh, one last thing I wanted to show you. Let me get back over here. They went through the parking garage, everything. All right. Looking at the videos being put up today, Joel Olsteen refuses to help Houston. Joel Olsteen. What is going on? For those of you who don't think there's anything happening with the Mandela effect, what is the deal with Joel Olsteen in all of these videos? Joel Olsteen, these were all posted in the last few hours. Joel Olsteen, Megachurch, closed during flood. Joel Olsteen reveals his true colors. I mean, Texas says Joel Olsteen's church was dry Monday. Joel Olsteen, I mean, really? There's nothing, there's no Mandela effect. There's nothing going on. All these people just know a Joel Osteen. A lot of these people probably in Houston that are putting these videos up on Joel Olsteen Church. He's showing how it's dry. There's no Mandela effect. There's nothing happening. Really? Well, what's the deal here? Why do all these people know him as Olsteen? I think some people need to be checking themselves and they start questioning things and start to, you just have bad memory. You just can't remember right. I mean, this is happening now. People know him as Olsteen. You got to question yourself. Why is that?